There are 4 ways to change the probability that a behavior will occur. Positive reinforcement is the addition of a stimulus following a behavior. Negative reinforcement is the removal of a stimulus after a behavior. Positive punishment is the addition of a stimulus following a response, which decreases that response. Negative punishment is the removal of a stimulus following a response, also decreasing that response. However, punishment can be counterproductive. For instance, a punishment may convince a child that certain behaviors are only to be avoided when an authoritative figure is around. Escape conditioning is a form of negative reinforcement in which the subject learns to perform a response to remove an aversive stimulus. Active avoidance is a response a subject has learned to avoid an averse stimulus. Passive avoidance is a response a subject learns to refrain from displaying a behavior to avoid an aversive response. Learned helplessness is a type of learning in which a subject learns an aversive stimulus cannot be avoided. The reinforcement schedule determines the frequency with which an operant conditioned subject is reinforced. Continuous schedules reward the behavior each time it is displayed, while partial schedules reward the behavior some of the time. A fixed ratio is a schedule in which every nth response is rewarded. A variable ratio occurs when the number of responses is required to obtain a reward change. Fixed intervals occur in which reinforcement is provided for the first response after a length of time from the last reinforcement. Variable intervals are a schedule in which reinforcement for the response is provided at a variable interval of time from the last response. A primary reinforcer is a stimulus that fills a biological need or that the subject already finds unpleasant. A secondary reinforcer is a stimulus that the subject comes to associate with one or more primary reinforcers.